Win as one. EA Sports FIFA 21 sponsors Saturday Social.
This is FIFA Versus with Andre Gomes and Mason Holgate. Lads, I'm going to be quizzing you on your Everton teammates' FIFA stats in partnership with EA Sports FIFA 21. Before we talk about your teammates, I want to know who is the best FIFA player at Everton. Andre, I'm coming to you first because you famously represented Everton in the EPL and you beat Reece James 8-0, which people are still talking about. So does that make you the best Everton player at FIFA?
Well, it's hard to say because we don't play FIFA for a while. But I'll say I'm on top 5. Okay, leave it like this.
Top 5. Mason, what have you got in the locker? On the paddle, what you like?
I put myself in top 5 as well, 100%. I'm a bit of a retired gamer now, but in my heyday, I feel like a few games just to tune it back into it. Put myself right in there.
The Mason Holgate heyday, love that. Okay, let's get into it. First up, Mason, do you know your overall FIFA 21 rating?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you, it's 77, up 2 from last year, 75. So what do you make of that? You happy with that rating?
Nah. Feel like I've got to be in and around an 80.
The other thing that's different from you, mate, is that your positional change. You're a right back on FIFA 20 and a centre back on FIFA 21. So where is your best position? Where do you prefer playing?
Centre back. Probably next year it'll be back to a right back because I've played there a lot again this year. But yeah, centre back is my position. Okay,
Andre, let's talk about your card. FIFA 21 overall rating. Do you know what it is?
I think it's around 79, 80.
It is 79. So again, same question to you. Are you happy with that or should it be a bit higher?
I should not complain, but I'll say I could have like 1 or 2 more points.
Right, who is the highest rated player at Everton according to FIFA 21? Who do you think, Mace?
James.
It's not James Rodriguez. No, not according to FIFA 21. So for you though, should it be James?
I think it's Lucas.
Yeah, so I'll give you the stats. James Rodriguez, 82. Alan, 83. Luca Digne, 84. So I want to come to you first, Mason. You think it should be James Rodriguez, do you?
I just thought, because obviously he come from Madrid and stuff like that, I thought he'd be quite high. But yeah, Lucas, 84. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, Luca, very consistent player, Luca Digne, as we know. You play alongside him in that defence. Tell us what he's like to play alongside. And where do you think he ranks in terms of the best left-backs in the Premier League, Mason?
He's good to play with. Obviously, what he gives going forward to the team is massive. His assists and stuff speak for himself.
Yeah, and Andre, of course, you played with Lucas at Barcelona and you both arrived at similar times as well. So how much of a friend is he with you? And how much have you seen an improvement in his game in that time?
Well, he's much more confident now, I think, and he's a really good friend as well. So we're really, really happy to have him here.
Okay, nice answer. Next up, let's have a little head-to-head between you both. Which one of you has the higher physicality rating according to FIFA 21? Andre Gomes or Mason Holgate? It's quite tight, this as well, got to point out.
I think it'll be Andre because he's got a better card than me.
Well, I'll say myself, yeah.
Killed Mason there. I can reveal Mason Holgate 74, Andre Gomes 76. Mason, I want to ask you your thoughts on the way that Andre answered that question straight away. Just thought it was
No. Wasn't straight away. Everywhere. Mace, he's trying to split, you see? Like
it's a split partnership, yeah. That's a loaded question. They knew what they were doing. They're trying to get in between us.
Worth pointing out, though, I'm digging myself out of this hole here. Both good ratings, 74 and 76. So it's good for both of you. I'll move on to the next one. Who do you think has the best passing in the squad? Once again, according to FIFA 21, it's the best passer at Everton. Who are you saying?
Maybe James.
Yeah, I think James as well.
You're both saying James, and you're both right. James Rodriguez with 85. What a player. Obviously, Golden Boot winner in the World Cup. He's won the Champions League. How much of a statement was that, Mason, when Everton got James Rodriguez through the door?
Yeah, it's massive. I think they're the kind of signings that we want to be making. And you want to see come through the door because you know it's going to make the team better. The quality he's got is clearly for everyone to see. Made it better this year. So it's a great signing.
Is he one of these players, Andre, that just lifts the whole team when he signed? Because everyone, even non-Everton fans, were excited to see a player of his calibre come to the Premier League. When he joined the club, does he give the whole team a lift that you've got a player of his quality as a teammate?
The most important thing was the quality he brought to us. We tried to help him to settle and feel comfortable in Premier League. Obviously, it's really intense. It's the best league in the world. He came with the quality we wanted and we needed. So I think we are happy in both ends.
Okay, next up, let's talk pace. Who do you lads think has the highest pace stat according to FIFA 21?
So I think Dominic or Bernard, I think.
Oh, they're both up there. Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison, 83. Bernard, 84. There's a player on 87. It's Josh King.
Really?
Yeah. Does that surprise you, Andre?
The gap is quite high, but he's really fast as well.
Go on then. If everyone has a race at Everton, who do you think wins? 100-metre race.
I think it's a toss-up between Ben and Dom. I'd give it to. Okay,
there we go. Another head-to-head. This time it's between Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Who do you think has the better heading stat? Both got good ratings, but who do you think comes out on top between DCL and Richarlison?
Dominic. Yeah, I think Dominic.
Yeah, I'd be DCL as well.
Yeah, you answered that quickly there. Richarlison 81, Calvert-Lewin 84. You are right. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, got to talk about him having a great season. It seems from the outside, Mason, that Dominic's really improved his game or taken it to the next level under Carlo Ancelotti. Have you noticed a big improvement in the way that he's played, particularly this season?
Yeah, definitely. I think the goals that he's scored speak for themselves. I think he's always been someone who works hard and brings a physicality that helps us as a striker because he's so fast and strong, got a good leap. But I think now he's incorporating goals, so he's getting the credit that he deserves for the hard work that he's always done for us.
And do you think his form merits a call up to the England squad? Obviously, a lot of competition in those areas, but he's playing very well. Would you have him in the England squad?
Yeah, definitely. I think he's got the only other striker who's really, you can have an argument with, is Kane, but I think he brings something completely different to Kane. I think in and around Kane, there's not anybody who's as good as Dom. So yeah, I think definitely.
Yeah, top player. Right, let's talk defending now. Who do you think has the best defending stat at Everton? Andre, I'll come to you first. Best defending stat, who are you saying?
I think 4 players between Mace, Kino, Yeri and probably Alan.
All of those players are in amongst it. The top player is, as you said, Alan, 85, which is quite rare for a midfielder to have the top defending stat. So you thought that. Is that based on your knowledge of playing the game, Andre, or based on him as a teammate? You weren't surprised that Alan was up there?
No, as teammate, obviously I've played the new FIFA with Everton as well, so I have more or less an idea. But obviously I'm with Mason, Kino, Yeri, Alan and all the other players every single day. I put Alan in this situation because he's really good defending as well.
Mason, it must be nice for you having players like Andre Gomes, like Alan, that are very defensive-minded sitting in front of you in midfield. Does that help you out in your role this season?
Yeah, definitely. I think I've been unlucky. I haven't really played that many games with Alan yet because obviously I missed the first half of the season, then I came back and he got injured pretty soon. So I'm looking forward to playing more games with him. From what I watched him at the start of the season, he definitely helps out the back four by just sitting in and breaking things up. And it's always easier to play with someone who does the not so nice side of the game because it makes it easier for everybody else to go on and give it to the ball players and be as solid as a defensive unit.
Okay, next up, let's talk strength. Who do you think has the highest strength rating at Everton? Once again, according to FIFA 21.
I would say Yeri.
Yeah, I'd say Yeri as well.
Yeah, not a surprise this one, is it? 88, 6'5", very physical player. He's an absolute unit, Mason, isn't he?
Yeah, he's massive. He's so strong. I don't think there's anyone even really close to being in and around that, to be honest with you. Even like you say, he's big, strong and physical, but with the ball he's good as well. So he's a great defender.
It's interesting you say that though. You don't think there's anyone near him, because actually, according to FIFA, Michael Keane's 86 rating, Yerry Mina 88. So there's not a lot in it between those two. So if they were to have a friendly altercation, shall we say, little arm wrestle or a little ding dong in a friendly way, who comes out on top between those two?
Kino, I feel like
is he?
In football environment, yeah, it's close, but if they had a wrestle, I feel like Kino's too nice. I can't even imagine Kino wrestling.
Yeah.
Imagine him.
Can you not?
It's too nice.
Andre,
nice.
do you agree with that?
I agree. Totally agree. Yeah, 100%.
Fair play. Friendly giant. Head-to-head between two Brazilians. Final question. Who do you think has the better dribbling stat, Bernard or Richarlison? We spoke about them both briefly earlier, but who do you think is the better dribbler?
Bernard,
yeah.
Yeah, you're right again. Bernard 84, Richarlison 81. So in training, Mason, both coming at you. Is he harder to defend against from a dribbling aspect in training? Then obviously both top players, of course.
Yeah, they're both really good, but yeah, definitely Bernard. He's just his centre of gravity is so low. So he's just like one chop and you're turning and he's already gone.
Yeah.
Just because he's so small, it just happens so fast, and he's got great feet. So yeah, he's really hard to pull again. Unless you can get an hand out, you can't really get near him.
Thanks very much, lads. That was, of course, FIFA Versus with Andre Gomes and Mason Holgate in partnership with EA Sports FIFA 21.